This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspections, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And how do you do, East Alabama and West Georgia? Dr. Don with you, and it's time for your primetime forecast for Friday, July 25th, 2025. Brought to you this morning as a service of Miss Sonja Hollomon at Hunter Ben Realty, 678-778-3945. If you're looking for property in or around the Lake Wedowee vicinity in Randolph County, Alabama, Sonja Hollomon is the person you want to get in touch with. And you're going to need insurance, so call Jamie Dukas. He's been doing this for 20 years with Alpha Insurance, and you owe it to yourself to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. 256-831-7770 for Jamie Dukas. There's a link at the top of this video for both Hunter Ben Realty and Jamie Dukas. So today, another day of general scattered thunder across Alabama and Georgia. Much like yesterday, there's really not a good chance of any relief from any afternoon showers or thunderstorms, though maybe one or two of you will be the lucky folks this afternoon, and maybe you'll see a shower or two. Got to go way up into the Great Lakes region, really, and up to the Canadian border to get into any significant thunderstorm activity for your Friday. But there will be plenty of heat across Alabama and Georgia. It's going to be a hot day today. 91 in Birmingham. Tuscaloosa makes it to 92 this afternoon. Gadsden at 92. Selma tops out at 91, and Eufaula will hit 92 degrees this afternoon. In Georgia, we're looking at the mid to upper 80s up here in the northeast part of the state. Across Atlanta, 90 is the expected high this afternoon. 92 in Columbus, and Albany makes it to 89 degrees this afternoon. Looking at the tropics this morning, we're still watching that area over in the northwest corner of the Gulf of America. Believe it or not, this is what's left of that system that's already made landfall once there around New Orleans, and it just kind of fell completely apart, and the core of that made it back out into the Gulf of Mexico, and there it is again. It's already been there one time, but it's headed toward Texas, and we think it makes landfall on Saturday as a disorganized area of showers and thunder showers. We don't think this is going to get named. The chances of tropical or subtropical development here very low as we head toward tomorrow. But landfall probably sometime tomorrow afternoon in the vicinity of Galveston. We're just looking at some rain here, maybe a good bit of it for the coastal regions, but not expecting any hurricane conditions. Don't expect any damage from wind or anything like that, though localized flooding could certainly be a problem. Other than that, there's really not much happening out in the tropics. 72 currently at the 5 Points Farms in Northeast Chambers County. Feels like 74 already. One thing you can bank on when you start your day before sunrise at 70 or above, it is going to be a very hot day. Wind is calm at the moment, occasionally gusting to 4 miles per hour out of the northeast. Humidity is 96, the barometric pressure 30.11. Dew point is currently 71. The high temperature on your Thursday was 87 degrees. We have clear to partly cloudy skies across most of the area. Sunrise this morning at 5:51, and the sun sets this evening at 7:47 p.m. Hot day on the way. 88 in Roanoke. We'll go to 91 over in Sylacauga. Birmingham tops out at 91 this afternoon. Alexander City will hit 90. 88 in Lafayette. And Auburn tops out this afternoon at 90 degrees. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, for your Friday. An isolated shower possible, only about a 30 to 40% chance of that happening this afternoon, so this is not going to be a big deal. Most of you will not see a drop of rain today. 88 to 90 degrees, depending on where you are across East Alabama and West Georgia for your high this afternoon. 71, your overnight low. Then on Saturday, we bump it up a degree. We're talking 89 to about 92. 20% chance of an afternoon shower on Saturday, mostly sunny and hot. And then on Sunday, no chance of rain. 92 will be your high. We'll continue to turn that thermostat up. Monday, 94 as we get into a dangerous stretch of heat here. And this is going to last for several days. 95 on Tuesday. Maybe 96, 97 in some locations. And I think Wednesday is going to be a carbon copy of Tuesday in respect to the heat that we expect across East Alabama and West Georgia. So that is 4 days above 90, and we get there into the mid-90s by Tuesday and Wednesday. If you work outdoors, you got to change your plan here. You have to take frequent breaks because this is an accumulative thing. Because the longer you stay outside, the more your body has to fight to try to stay cool. And your body can't cool because the humidity levels are so high. Then when your body cools off by sweating and the humidity is so high, then your sweat cannot evaporate. Well, the evaporation process is what cools the body. So in situations like this, your body cannot adequately cool itself. So you have to take measures to make sure that you don't get in trouble with heat exhaustion. You got to get indoors. You got to take breaks. You got to find air conditioning. Stay out of direct sunlight. Make sure you hydrate. Even if you don't think you're thirsty, on Thursday, you still have to drink plenty of water if you're going to be outdoors during this stifling heat that is headed our way for East Alabama and West Georgia. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. We're looking at this over on the 24 Forever site that is currently up and live and streaming on YouTube. There is a link at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. We've had to change the link address a time or two because we've had to take the site down to do some maintenance and put it back up, and they're giving us a different link each time. I think we're about to get that piece fixed as well. But check it out. We have a couple of podcasts that are running over there. It's pretty cool stuff. The voices that you hear on 24 Forever, at least at the moment, are artificial intelligence. It's cool stuff. I take all the data, feed it into the model, and then they spit out these weather podcasts specifically for East Alabama and West Georgia. And that stuff's just kind of rotating over there at the moment. Now, we've only got a couple of pieces running, so it repeats itself very often. But as time goes along, we're going to continue to add different modules to it and different segments to it so that I think we're going to end up with a pretty cool product for you. At the moment, it's only streaming live on YouTube. It's over at the Dr. Don's Weather 24 Forever site on YouTube. Again, the link's at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. Check it out. Leave me comments and subscribe to it as well. Of course, if we have severe weather, we'll go wall to wall there on 24 Forever. So looking at the radar at the moment, you can see there's absolutely nothing happening at 5:50 a.m. on your Friday morning, July 25th. How about that What About shirt? If you don't have a What About shirt, you got to get one. Go to our web store, and you can find that link again and the information at the top of the Facebook post, and at the bottom of the YouTube post, pick up a T-shirt. You can also get those Thunder Buddy shirts. We've got regular T-shirts, coffee cups. We've got baseball caps. Hope you'll go over there and do that today. That's a great way to support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. And speaking of supporting Dr. Don's Weather, make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month. I mean, that's like a quarter of a cup of coffee. And all of that comes back to us. And quite honestly, if you'll do that, that's probably the best way to support Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic Friday. Stay dry and stay cool. And if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, we'll do this again first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspections, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.